Oh, Starbucks, why? Why you gotta fucking fuck up? Shit, listen, I love Starbucks. I would drink it all day. I would get a Starbucks IV if I could, with just iced grande mocha in it. I don't even care if it's iced. It might not make a difference when it's coursing through my beautiful veins, but I love it. I love Starbucks. I know, it's all yuppified and it's corporate and whatever. Fine. Fucking I'm a sellout. I don't give a shit. I love it. But there's a chain in Philadelphia where apparently two black guys came in, and I feel like I should have a punchline. It sounds like a bad racist joke. Two black guys walk into a Starbucks and then blah, 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 blah. But these two black guys walk in there, and I guess they'd asked to use the bathroom, and Lord have mercy, they asked to use the bathroom. Next thing you know, they're going to roll up a joint, smoke the blunt, and play their rapidy hip-hop fucking music, and then just demand chicken and watermelon, and if you don't give it to them, beat the shit out of every white person in there. No, what happened was they walked in, they asked if they could use the bathroom. Somebody there, definitely had to be somebody white, went, I'm sorry, it's for paying customers only. The black guy sat down, said, cool, we're going to wait for a guy. We have a business meeting with him. And someone called the cops. And the cops came and, okay, let me just walk you through the incident. Watch the video, come back, I'll give you a minute. Okay, you're back. Great. Here's my problem with the whole thing. Other than the fact that it's horribly, horribly racist, we all know if it was two buff, I don't even know why buff, but just regular white guys walked in there. Now, I'm going to argue if it was shit kickers, it was like rednecks, they might have done the same thing. Hear me out. If it was Billy Bob and his fucking cap, make America great again, and he had like a fucking flannel on, and his guts hanging out over his belt, he's like, can I use y'all bathroom? Never mind this nudie magazine I got in my hand. I ain't going to do nothing bad in there. I ain't going to dribble no sperm or children all over your precious, precious seat. I think they might have been like, well, you kind of need to buy something. I ain't fixing to buy nothing in this store. They would have been like, get the fuck up out of here. And if you don't get out of here, they would have called the police, I think, on that type of white guy. White trash, they would have called the police. Let's be real. Somebody deranged and homeless who came in there and be like, I saw Jesus in my toast this morning. They'd be like, I need to use your bathroom. Starbucks would be like, no, you got to go. I'm not going. There's a unicorn dancing behind you. I can see it, can't you? They don't care if they're mentally ill. They're going to get the fuck up out of Starbucks. And quite frankly, I'd support it because I want my drink. I don't want to be, I don't want to be accosted by homeless people walking into Starbucks. Do you know how bad I feel sometimes when there's homeless people in front of Starbucks? I have to explain to them that, no, I cannot spare $5 because you are starving. I need my mocha. I cannot function without my caffeine, poor person. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I have no money either, but I manage, I hustle. It's like, you always wonder how people get heroin and shit. Like, how do they come up with that money? Same way I come up with Starbucks. I don't know. I pick up change off the fucking ground. When I'm not throwing it at Stevie. But these black guys go in there, ask to use the bathroom. Said, no, he's not going to use the bathroom because it's for paying customers only, which is true. That's happened to me at more than one place, not just at a Starbucks, but other places. It's like, well, you kind of got to buy something. Like, okay, fine, give me like the cheapest thing you can get, like a pack of sugar or something like that. They're like, great, now I can use the bathroom, go shit in there, and then I just make a mess of their bathroom. That's what they should have done. The black guy should have been like, okay, motherfucker, like, give me, something that costs $2, something they don't want to spend any money on, and they should have pissed all over the seat, pissed in the sink, taking the soap dispenser out, pissed in that too, and just walked the fuck out and had a great day. They sat down and said, well, we're going to wait for somebody here for a meeting. Now, Starbucks goes, no, you're not. They're like, yeah, we are. No, you're not. They called Officer Fuckity Fuck, and my first problem was there was like 10 officers showed up for two black men in a Starbucks. They weren't two black men sitting in an El Camino with, blunt smoke coming out of it and pistols hanging out the window. These are two black guys waiting at a Starbucks. I want to hear that phone call. Like, okay, yeah, hi, this is so-and-so this is Whitey McWhiterson from Starbucks. And we have two black guys sitting here in Starbucks and they've not bought anything and we need you to come right away. Okay, do they have guns, weapons? I repeat, this is Starbucks white, and there's black people, and they're sitting here, and they're not buying anything, and you know how they are. The next thing, they're going to live here, and they're not going to pay any rent, and we don't accept Section 8, so can you please help us out? We don't take link cards either. What do you want from us? So these cops show up, and everybody was a little bit phony in this. Here's what I mean by that. I thought I would be the first one to say, you're a bunch of fucking asshole cops. They're not doing anything wrong. So what? Now, do they have the right did Starbucks have the right to call the police on them? Unfortunately, yes, they do. They're a privately owned business. They can tell you if you don't tap dance today, black guy or white guy, if you don't play this banjo with your prick and do it well, you have to leave. It's a privately owned business. They can set their own rules. I work in a privately owned business. I know that. You can pretty much tell anybody whatever you want. Unless it's something, like, hey, order this iced grande mocha or we're going to anally rape you, then there's an issue. You can call the police and complain about that. Now, I don't know if they did the correct thing, but you know what? Who cares at the end of the day? They wanted to sit down for a few minutes. No big fucking deal. Well, fucking, the Cracker Squad shows up and they've got to act the ass and make all of us white people look bad. And they're like, you can't really hear what they're saying, but it's a rational conversation. Neither side is getting too loud. And I'm going to say something a little bit different. I'm coming at it from a different perspective. I think the white people actually caused more trouble. They caused, look, first off, the cops that showed up, most of them seemed to be cool, except one. He was a little prick. There's always a prick in that bunch. Because most cops, not all, some of them get into it because they really do want to help, but a lot of them get into it because they want to be like, listen, I'm not popular in high school anymore. How can I maintain this, fear of people of me? And still, get straight D's. I know I'll be a cop. I know I can boss people around, be a righteous prick. And there's always one in a group who's just going to keep being a little fucking asshole. And that's the other thing. Why did they show up? I have seen people in Chicago bleeding out, and you can't get a fucking squad car to show up. Philadelphia ain't much better. What the fuck are you talking about? Was nobody being raped, robbed, murdered, or anything anywhere in Philadelphia that they had 5 cops show up for 2 black guys who were sitting at a Starbucks? They weren't sitting there just going, they were just spitting on patrons, fucking willy-nilly. They weren't doing anything like that. They were sitting in a Starbucks waiting for a friend to show up. So the fuck what? But here's what I think the white people made it worse. Somebody wanted to have their moment on YouTube. We all know we're being filmed now. So, of course, everybody's going to speak up. What probably before they would have given a shit. I bet you those white people, if there had not been phones and cameras nowadays, would have been like, thank God they showed up. Let's keep it white. Keep it white. It's all right in Starbucks. Am I right? Right. And they would have been like, woo! But because there's cameras now, and this woman is clearly filming. This white guy gets up like, this is racist. Am I the only one who thinks this? Sit your ass down. You would. Now, if he had really meant that and would have said that anyway, I would have supported him. He said it because there was a camera on him. He knew there was. He kind of looked at the bitch and went, this is ridiculous. I will cry tears of the gods because the African Americans are not treated as equals for us. You didn't mean that. You're a phony bitch. Ooh. Oh shit. Do I have to turn this on again? Sorry. Yeah, I do. Anyway, so I got my train of thought. Sorry, it's coming back and pulling into the station, and it's here. So I think the white guy kind of started. He's like, "Whoa, this is wrong, and you people are being. This is racist. Doesn't anybody else think this is racist?" And everybody's like, "Yeah." And so it put the cops in a defensive position, and then the one asshole cop kicked it into asshole gear. It's like, you know what? This is not up for discussion. This is not discussion. He's getting arrested. That's what's happening. Nanny. What are you going to do about it? And they proceeded to arrest these 2 poor black guys who were just waiting. Now, let me go over it. For the white cop who did it, first off, here's why you're really stupid. You just gave yourself more work. Obviously, you don't want to be a cop and don't do real work. You don't want to go bust somebody who's robbing somebody, go look for people who are actually causing trouble or selling drugs. You want to bust 2 black guys who are just sitting in a Starbucks. But you still have to do paperwork, you asshole idiot, you. You still have to write this down. You know that, right? It's not like, hey, get the black guys. Okay, they're gone. Good. I'm off to go harass more minorities. What do you mean there's paperwork? I gotta follow this up? Are you serious? I didn't want to be here today. Like, you still have to write a report and waste time and taxpayers' dollars on this nonsense shit. So, you're a fucking asshole just out of the gate. The rest of the cops, pussies. Why? Because one of them should have been the one, instead of the white guy who wanted camera time, to sit up there and be like, you know what? This is stupid. We're not doing this. Don't any of you have superiors? Aren't one of you the lead prick in charge? Can't one of you go, no, we're not going to arrest this guy. No, he's being a dick and all that. Look, sir, will you leave? You're not going to leave? Listen. If they would have said, listen, about 20, 30 minutes, we come back here, you're still here without buying anything, we might have to arrest you at that point. Because then it would have been like maybe they're pushing him or something. If they're waiting for their friend shouldn't take that fucking long, right? Their friend will be there. So I don't understand what the problem is. And we all know, like I just said, if it was white people, especially white girls, they would have not had a problem. If Tiffany and Brenda had showed up, like, oh my God, fucking Marilyn, she didn't show up again, and we are waiting for her to go to the Galleria, and can we like sit, because it's really hot outside, and we're privileged and blonde, can we? Thank you, kisses. Can we get something free? We can. It's fun being white and blonde. See, if we were white and ugly, we wouldn't get anything. But, so, was it racism? Absolutely it was racism. I don't think it would have happened to white guys. Could the black guys have handled it better? I would have been like, you know what? This is fucked up. I would have said what I had to say. I would be like, this is fucked up. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. And I would have left. I don't know. I think it was wrong what happened. I don't know about, protesting and all that, because Okay, I'm selfish. I want my fucking Starbucks. I want this to taint my beautiful Starbucks where I get my caffeine every day and I'm happy. They are not all racist. Most of them are peace-loving hippies who even drive me crazy. All right, they all are into fair trade and fair people and love thy neighbor or whatever. This is just Philadelphia. It's Philadelphia's fault. Blame them. Blame them for everything. So that's just my take on it because someone asked me to do it, so I did it. There it is. Bye-bye.